Pickleball's the hottest sport on the planet, and Adidas, the three-striped titan, thought they could storm in and own it. They bet big, crashed hard, and now they're back with paddles everyone's buzzing about. But is this a comeback for the ages, or just another overhyped swing? Buckle up for the wild, messy story of Adidas's pickleball roller coaster, and stick around to decide for yourself if their new gear's worth the noise. Pickleball has grown, to say the least. From sleepy retirement communities to packed arenas, it's exploded to 36 million players worldwide, and it's growing faster than TikTok trends. Why? It's the only sport where a 70-year-old can outdink a 20-year-old hotshot and still win. It's fast, it's fun, and it's universal, cutting across age, gender, and skill like nothing else. Enter Adidas, the global sports giant that's kitted out legends from soccer fields to tennis courts for a century. In 2025, they looked at pickleball and saw a goldmine. A sport this big, this inclusive. They didn't just want to play, they wanted to dominate. But here's the thing about pickleball. It's a tight-knit world, and breaking in isn't as easy as slapping 3 stripes on a paddle. January 2025. The pickleball world stops scrolling. Adidas drops a bombshell. They've signed Federico Staksrud, the #1 men's pro, a 6'3" Argentine with a serve that defies gravity and a doubles game that just toppled the untouchable Johns brothers. This wasn't just a signing, it was a statement. Adidas, through their paddle-making partner All Racket Sports, promised a signature Staksrud paddle by April, loaded with tech borrowed from paddle, a paddle sport huge in Europe and Latin America. Think foam-injected cores for pop, precision engineering for spin. The internet went wild. Is this Adidas Jula moment? Jula flipped the script in 2022 by signing Ben Johns and building a pro empire. Could Adidas do the same? Staksrud, with his global appeal and Argentine roots, seemed like the perfect spearhead. All Racket Sports boss, Brian Ogle, didn't hold back. We're serious about this sport. Federico's our stake in the ground. Fans dreamed of pickleball-specific shoes, apparel, and a flood of pro signings. But in pickleball, promises are one thing, delivering is another. February rolls around, and the cracks start showing. At the Carvana PPA Mesa Cup, Staksrud's not swinging an Adidas paddle. He's back with his old Jula. He tells the dink, "Adidas is letting me play with what's comfortable until we make things right." Translation? Something's off. The hype balloon pops faster than a pickleball under a truck. Fans on X are ruthless. Adidas tried to dunk and dinked instead. By July, it's official. Staksrud posts on Instagram, "We've mutually decided to part ways. No signature paddle, no game-changing tech, just a 5-month partnership that fizzled like a bad rally." What went wrong? Some say the paddle wasn't ready, too heavy, too stiff, or just not Staksrud's vibe. Others whisper he missed Jula's feel. Adidas's earlier swing at pickleball didn't help their case. Back in 2021, they launched the Metalbone line, edgeless, adjustable weight paddles with polyhedral throat designs that screamed future, but it was too much, too soon. Pickleball players wanted reliability, not sci-fi. Metalbone flopped, barely registering beyond big box stores. The Staksrud split felt like history repeating itself. Was Adidas out of their depth? Were they about to pack up their stripes and leave pickleball to the specialists? Adidas doesn't fold, they rally. Their new mantra, always return stronger. By August, they're back with a vengeance, signing Martinez Vich, a crafty Spaniard who turned heads at PPA Bristol, swinging a 3-striped prototype. "This paddle's power opens new weapons for me," Jaume told the dink, his eyes practically sparkling. Then came CJ Klinger, the 19-year-old Ohio lefty who's 6 feet 3 inches of pure spin wizardry. Fresh off leading the Columbus Sliders to an improbable 2025 MLP title, CJ's a fan magnet, and Adidas is teasing a signature paddle for him. The AdiPower line lands in September, and it's no Metalbone rerun. 3 models hit the shelves, an elongated 14mm for reach, a 16mm for balance, and a wide-body 16mm for forgiveness, all priced at $189. The tech sounds legit. Tri-foam edge reinforcement for a stable, vibe-free feel, raw carbon fiber for spin that grips like Velcro, and a low-density polypropylene core for soft touch control with put-away power. Jaume calls it Finesse meets firepower. CJ's shaping shots like he's painting a canvas. Adidas rounds out their squad with pros like Mari Humberg, Ava Cavatayo, John Sincola, and Rafa Hewitt. Suddenly, they've got a roster that screams, "We're not done yet." But here's the catch. After Metalbone and Staksrud, fans are skeptical. Is this just another flashy promise? Or does AdiPower actually deliver? Adidas isn't just playing for pros, they're playing the long game. In a move that caught everyone off guard, they signed as presenting sponsor for the Duper 2025 Collegiate Pickleball Tour. We're talking 4,000 players, 125 colleges, and 5 fall events from Utah to Arizona, with bids to the Collegiate World Championships. Picture this: packed courts, screaming students, and Adidas everywhere. Banners, gear drops, even high school tie-ins to hook the next generation. Collegiate Pickleball's a movement, says Brian Ogle from All Racket Sports. We're investing in the leaders who will shape this sport. This isn't just about selling paddles, it's about embedding Adidas in pickleball's DNA from rec courts to pro circuits. They're learning from paddle, where they dominate in Spain and Latin America, and betting that pickleball's global boom is just starting. Smart? Maybe, but it's a big swing, and after their earlier stumbles, some fans are wondering if they're overreaching again. Can a brand this big really connect with pickleball's grassroots soul? So, here's the million-dollar question. Is the AdiPower line worth the $189 price tag, or is it just another Adidas hype train? Early reviews are a mixed bag. Some testers rave about the tri-foam edge reinforcement. Say it makes the paddle feel rock solid under pressure, like you're swinging a tank. The raw carbon fiber surface? It grips the ball like nobody's business, letting you spin shots that curve like a boomerang. And that low-density core? It's got a soft touch for dinks, but enough juice for smashes. Jaume Martinez Vich swears it's the perfect blend for his crafty game. Klinger's out there bending shots like he's playing with cheat codes, but not everyone's sold. Some players on X call it decent but overhyped, say it's not a huge leap over Selkirk or Jula's top dogs. Others gripe about the weight, saying it's a tad heavy for quick hands at the net. Compared to the market, $189 is fair, mid-range for pro-level gear, but it's no budget steal. Unlike Metalbone, which tried to reinvent the paddle, AdiPower plays it safe. Stability, spin, and power for intermediates chasing pro vibes. It's solid, sure, but game-changing? The jury's out. Pickleball's a feel sport, and no paddle wins hearts until it proves itself on the court. Adidas's Pickleball Saga is a rally that keeps you guessing. It started with a bold serve, signing Staksrud to conquer a new sport. It stumbled hard with a split that left fans laughing and skeptics nodding. Now, with AdiPower, Jaume, CJ, and a collegiate takeover, they're swinging back, determined to prove they belong. This isn't just about paddles. It's about a legacy brand fighting to carve a space in a sport that's equal parts community and competition. They've got the pros, the tech, and the global muscle to make waves. But pickleball's tricky. It's not soccer or tennis. It's a sport where trust is earned one dink at a time. Can Adidas win over the weekend warriors and the pro circuit, or will AdiPower fade like Metalbone did? The stripes are in the game, but the score's still tied. This story's far from over, and every shot's a chance to prove they're more than hype. That's the Adidas Pickleball story. A wild ride of ambition, flops, and a comeback that's got everyone talking. Will AdiPower rewrite the game, or is it just another shiny promise? We want to hear from you. Have you swung an AdiPower? Got thoughts on Adidas's big bet? Drop them in the comments. Hit that like button if you love a good sports saga, and subscribe to Pickleball Pantry for more pickleball stories that dig deep. Want the latest on gear, pros, and tournaments? Hawkins? Hit the bell. We're serving fresh content every week. See you on the court.